somebody finished the pulling the information for the updated soul raid. This one doesn't, I just realized this one doesn't have Korea, but it has NA Global C JP, but I don't know why Korea is on a different server. Well, this actually got the Korea info. In terms of ranking, NA top 1, JP, JP2, NA2, NA3, NA4, Global 1, Korea 1, Global 2, JP3. Wait, so C top 1 is like nowhere. Snow White team. My Snow White team should be up there. It's like 1.6. Where's the one with Maxwell? Volume Naga Maxwell Snow White Tia. Oh, right here. Oh, right here. Oh, I see myself. NA6. Wait a minute. Am I the top volume Naga Maxwell? Oh shit, look at that. Why is NA so competitive? I don't know. It's just it just is. When it comes to gacha games, NA is pretty competitive. You know, they did love, I don't know, so for some reason NA has like extremely competitive gacha scene. Like when it comes to spending money, basically. Like this guy can't beat me, I gotta spend more. That's how NA is. Feels right about me. Yeah. Manufacturer level difference. Oh, 180, 131, 60, 80, 80 in the Tetra. 131, 113, 181. Between 60 to 70, that's normal. I'm 107, 60 to... Oh, I have 86 on Tetra. The best one right now is Pilgrim or Tetra for sure. Missilus is Maxwell and Naga. Tetra is Alice and Noir. Oh, Summer Anise. I mean, no matter how you cut it, Pilgrim are still OP. You got Snow White, you got Dorothy, you got Modernia. But almost everyone is like close to have like 100 on the Pilgrim. Yo, Sun Tzu? Tetra? 158? I'm the type of person to spread my resources because I like playing different characters. I never am the type of person who like focuses just on one character. It perpetuates to like even my MMO gameplay. I play a lot of alts. In Maplestory 2, I basically made every single class. Maplestory 1, before I got someone to 200, I probably made every single class that was out before that. I just like trying different characters out. And in the same regards, gacha games, I like playing different teams. Like, I don't like sticking to just like one single team. What's up, website for only top players? It records like the top rankings. The fun thing about this website, there's also the union raid thing. And you can see, and well, yeah, it has like the information from the different unions. Oh, the union logs also. It's like the average sinks of the unions. We actually now have 8th position on the highest union. That's crazy. I didn't realize we were up there. Like, we used to be down. That's like op.gg for DK. I know, right? You actually also can see the players in their previous unions. Oh my god, like the ultimate stalking freaking... Oh, this player, I can't click this player thing though. So is this the first guy to ever finish campaign? Yo, there's actually the ranking. Look at them, Zenku. Look at him go. Yeah, you see the synchro. Whoa. You know what's crazy? I didn't realize this. Kira is only sync for 111. Yeah, it doesn't care as much as Core does. Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, to be fair, if you want a whale and you want to do this kind of ranking, competitive ranking on Soul Raid, then duplicates are more important rather than core dust. The levels are more really, it's more for Union Raid. Oh yeah, someone finally posted the score team analysis. The usage. Modernia, there's like one team that didn't use Modernia, and then there's another team that didn't use Scarlet. This guy, he got global top ranking. Oh, top 50. He did not have Scarlet in it. And then this guy had no Modernia. He got global top 26. But what's his total? 5.7. Oh, 7.3. So the global top 26, he wouldn't have made it in NA. Right here, 5.79. So he wouldn't have made top 50 in NA. Speaking of which, I got top 6 in global NA, right? And my world ranking is 21. Actually, wait, this world though doesn't have Korea. Is there any reason why we can't like get the Korea one? Oh, can't get data since you don't have an account there. Oh yeah, you need the Korean ID. This top 50 scores though, it has the Korean information also. The top 1 in Korea is like 8th place, 6.9. All right, let's see. Solar Raid Burst 1 usage. Doherty, Litter, Volume, Tia. Yep, that's 100%. Miranda and Pepper, the more common one. Yeah, like Miranda and Pepper. Sakura Noise, probably another combo. Some people chose Sakura for the cooldown reduction. Summer Mary, I used Summer Mary for mine, but I used it with Miranda actually because I needed a heal, but I also had spare with Miranda because I was using Jackal for one of my teams and then I was using Miranda. I did not use Pepper. Pepper made a lot of sense using because the boss was weak against wind and then people found usefulness on A2. Jackal, this is basically guillotine or 2B composition. I was one of them, but it's very, yeah, there's not that many that used because the time that Jackal made sense to use, it's when you're using both 2B and guillotine. But then using both of them, not a lot of people learned how to use to deal with the phase 3 when you have like low HP on guillotine. The boss constantly like shoots, so some people kind of left it to chance. But if you watched like the previous streams where I was controlling it, it was pretty much easy. You just held left click and prayed. Yeah, so for me, I didn't need to pray. Guarding properly in time, because like Modernia had a period in phase 3, actually phase 1 and phase 3, where she will shoot at specific moments and you just press cover during those times. N102, I could see N102 being clutch for people that just don't have it. There's Ray? Yeah, hold up. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, this is one of the cool things on this app also. So if you search for like a particular character, you can see characters that usage. And there's some people that scored Ray. And you will see the amount of points. 700 mil, 744, 884. It's nice. Actually, yeah, for users, so you use guillotine with Ray. Yeah, that's pretty good. So here, okay, can I just comment that guy that's like coping? Where is he? Where is he? The guy that was coping, Summer Neon? 800, 600, bro. And then you know what's funny? In that 800, I kid you, I'm pretty sure Pepper, Drake, and 2B probably did more damage. Bro, I get it. I understand Summer Neon. I already explained this. Summer Neon does not work in this Modernia Solar Raid because if your team can just kill the wings already without needing that bonus parts damage, that Summer Neon is basically useless on this Modernia Solar Raid. Yes, Summer Neon is good, not on this fucking boss. I'm sorry to tell you, okay? For a lot of people that invested similarly, people who have used guillotine will come out on top because Summer Neon and guillotine have the same multipliers. Guillotine has attack buff bonus, and when the wings are destroyed, Summer Neon has nothing on Modernia. When you destroy the parts, she has nothing else that she's contributing on her skills that actually contributes to damaging more on Modernia. Meanwhile, guillotine, she's just gonna keep over like 90% attack buff, and even more with mass. She's like gonna continuously get that. There's a time and place for everything. I get it, dude. I guarantee you, I want to invest in Summer Neon. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna invest it when it makes sense. And yeah, so if you want to fund me, like, listen, you guys think that investing in a new character is cheap? Shut the hell up. And you know what? This $500, I'm actually losing here, okay? It costs more than $500 to separately invest in a character that you're not even thinking of planning on investing. Like, it wasn't even in my mind. So I would actually, you know, if you actually donated $500 just for Summer Neon, like, I would do it. And I'll guarantee you, I'm actually the one losing here. Because you're looking at investing on skills. Like we're talking about blues, yellows, and purples. And then also overload food and rocks. The skills alone, plenty of amount. It's like $200-300, I think. And then that's not even like, that's only probably pushing it to like level 8 or level 9. It's not even level 10. And then the gears alone, the expenses that we would otherwise put into other units, right? It's like additional $300-400. And then you include the rocks also, and the resetting of the rocks. And I'm telling you, it's not cheap. Dude, you know, I just really wanted to talk about it because like, oh, that comment just like, bro. Oh, yeah, okay. We're talking about Ray. Rapunzel, yeah, this is the ones who use Rapunzel is probably use it with A2, most likely. Christmas rupee. Say what now? Oh my god. You know what's crazy? We were just talking about Summer Neon. Look at that. They did more damage with Christmas rupee. Well, to be fair, you had guillotine in it, but still, look at that team. Oh my god, the reload team. Guillotine, Dorothy, Privity, Christmas rupee. So these parses, or these are the parses that were used throughout the different days of the solar raid. And that's why it only shows like 3 here, for example. There's only show on the top 50 for the different servers. But then like in here, there's more. These are like different team comps. So, but then this one, this solar raid score is like the final score. This is the final score. This app is pretty good because it doesn't only just count the total, it also counts like the things that happened like in the past, like all the things, all the scores that were recorded. Burst 2, Blanc and Naga basically 100%. And then Dallas 98%, fair enough. Novel, I could see why Novel wouldn't be selected, because like if you have an uninvested Novel, it doesn't end up being this useful for some teams, so some people wouldn't like use it. Summer Helm for the cooldown reduction. I didn't use Summer Helm on mine. I didn't have any Summer Helm because I used Guilty instead for bonus damage on the Jackal team comp. But most commonly the Jackal Guillotine to be with Mast is they add a additional burst cooldown reduction. Summer Helm on that. What do you skills recommend for Novel level 10 burst? So before Naga and Tia, I would have definitely said level 10, but now it's like it's a lower priority of level 10. I would say keeping it at 7 might be fine, but for a lot of people, like you can start saving your resources. Now, would I reset if she's 10 already? Probably not. Like I think she's still good in like Solar Raid. You have 6 at level 6. It can push it to 7 if you're still using them. She's still the 3rd burst 2 unit. It's just that she's the next one in the chopping block because you have Blanc and Naga already. I'm going to reset my Novel as skill 1 is 9. Yeah, so skill 1 is basically almost useless because attack scales so much in this game that the defense of the enemy is almost like negligible unless they put out a boss with like ridiculously high defense, where basically having a unit that has defense down end up being kind of almost like crucial. It's hard to see Novel skill 1 to be that useful. So Novel skill 1, you can keep it at level 4. Poly and Biscuit, that's a common combination. They probably did the Poly Biscuit with Dorothy team comp. That's another team that is relatively fine, especially for people that don't have a lot of DPS. So that's why the Poly and Biscuit is like pretty nice. These are filler units. So that was burst 2. Now let's see burst 3. Okay, these are the 100%. Alice, Maxwell, Noir, Summer, Anis. Sounds about right. Who's not using Modernia? Yeah, I talked about it earlier. There's like one guy that didn't use Modernia, like global 26 ranking. And then there's one that didn't use Scarlet, global number 50. Snow White, yeah, that's probably one guy that didn't have it. It makes sense that Snow White was like at the top tier because yeah, I didn't get to show it in the video, but in stream I showed it to you guys, like the triple Snow White shot where you can shoot the core and the body and the wing. If you put Snow White in position 1 or position 5, those bursts can hit the core, the body, and the wing. To be, yeah, she's the next best one for DPS. And guillotine, like who else is not believing that guillotine is not meta when 90% of the 250 top players are using her? Some people opted out for A2, which was perfectly fine because to use A2 you have to use like a healer. Maybe some people weren't like willing to use healer. Helm, yeah, I could see how only half. I didn't even use helm on mine, and there's no helm on mine. Yulha, yeah, people were snoozing on Yulha, but Yulha and Snow White is basically one of the strongest Snow White thing right now. And the reason why that is the case also is because you can use Maxwell somewhere else. What teams use Helm? It varies. It could be A2, it could be Snow White, it could be Scarlet. So it can vary from depending on which teams you do. But we could see here, but if you could see the Helm here and see, look, go by parse count. Yeah, A2 makes sense. Yep. And Scarlet, yeah, see what I said? See what I said? Yeah. Helm, Solo, Modernia, yeah, A2 right there. Snow White right there. Helm, Snow White, Helm. So like that's what would make sense with Helm. Like why you would use Helm instead. Those are the main ones. Drake, pretty much the best thing about Drake is like she's a solid buffer and DPS at the same time with minimal investments necessary. That's the best thing about Drake. So you don't need to invest a lot in Drake. Sugar. So this is something that I actually found out with the guild. Basically, you could put in Sugar and she would deal as much DPS as Modernia in the team of Bunny Girls. So if you put Sugar with Bunny Girls and you put Bastion in it, it was actually like the DPS is actually not bad. D, 15%. I have a feeling that I'm partly responsible for the usage of D. I have a feeling that my video was partly responsible for this increased usage of D. I just have a slight feeling about it. I just partly. I wouldn't say I was the cause of it, but yeah. Yo, Isabel. Whoa, what team would Isabel be in? Summer Anis. I could think of Summer Anis. So count by parse. A Moderna team. What the heck? Okay, with the bunnies. And then what is this one? Bursting as much with volume with Tubi, Isabel. Very interesting choices to add to that. The primary usage for Isabel is like that damage increase. Like it's not about her skill 1 or skill 2, because her skill 1 and skill 2, the numbers on Isabel's skill 1 and skill 2 are pretty much like useless. Her main use was her burst, which has damage increase and also cooldown reduction. We got some Laplace users here and Vesti, and then that one guy that used Epinel and Frid. Laplace with the bunny girls, okay. With Naga, Tia, okay. People get pretty creative. So the reason why they could be doing that also is they want to use Modernia in team 5s basically, because the bunny girls is pretty much expected to perform really well, right? So that's why you can put in with the bunny girls, you could put in Sugar, you could put in D, you could put in Isabel, you could put in Laplace, a bunch of different units, because that way you can also use Modernia separately. Are you the world's best bird user? Are you the one that registered the biz? Oh, you are. Yeah, you are. Wait, come on now. Like, listen, how much of it was Modernia and the bunny girls? And your other competition are 500M and 400M. Wait, no, that's you. Wait, no, shut the fuck up. Wait a minute. Wait, these are all you. The only breed enjoyer. Yeah, you're the best and only breed enjoyer. Let's go with Celine. Hold up. Right here. Yeah, the bunny girls. Oh no, there's 5 parses. There's 5 parses. So those are all the burst trees. Yeah, pretty much. You know what? Fine. there's one guy. 672. The wind comp. Oh my god, he did go the wind comp. I think this is bad though, because like he used guilty. So Miranda's buff is guilty is monopolizing that Miranda's buff. It would be better if Miranda's giving it to D instead. Yeah, this is basically a team 5 comp. Couldn't figure out anything else. The viable Pog. So that's the meta units. Units that are over 95% are likely going to be used in union raids up until we get another unit. Out of all of this, Dala is basically used in pretty much like all solo raid, but not union raid anymore. Novel is also not sure, or yeah, because like you could use masked also instead of novel. So yeah, in union raid though, these are gonna be meta burst one for sure, and Blanc and Naga for sure. But the third team is gonna vary with either masked or novel, and I actually think that guilty might see some usage also. So it might be masked, novel, guilty, or yeah, these ones. These are the ones that might see this upcoming union raid. Alice, Maxwell, Noir, Summer, Annis. Yeah, definitely. Privity, maybe not. And then there's Modernia for sure, Scarlet for sure, Snow White. This union raid in particular, last union raid, Snow White wasn't emphasized, but this union raid, especially with Naga and Tia, Snow White is gonna be definitely used. 2B, no, not necessarily, but maybe. Guillotine, likely not. There's no boss that is weak against Electro. The only thing I could think of is like for core damage. Yeah, sure. What about power? When is she going to be useful? All right, next question. I'm taking questions right now. Would Summer Helm C play? Dual ring is electric. So the third team is basically you're fighting for these three are gonna be fighting for each other. For those that don't use volume, it's possible that they would use Miranda. I could see Pepper usage with A2 on heavy metal. Someone say, oh, use Summer Neon with Blacksmith. Oh, he has core, dude. Use Summer Neon with Blacksmith. He has parts and core. That's the best use for Summer Neon. Hey, yeah, you can use him. No one's stopping you. But yeah, those are the units on this solo raid that was like really useful, and it also will give you a perspective on like the union raids. Obviously after like the anniversary unit, this will likely change, and you are gonna see who's likely the next in the chopping block. These are the next ones in the chopping block. These ones at the top are likely still gonna be used, but these ones at these ones are likely not. There's a chance one of them is gonna be cut off for, especially for union raid.